English Learning Podcast, episode on top 5 things that make people sad. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the English Learning Podcast, and I'm here to help you improve your English while we talk about interesting topics. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. If you're not, that's okay too. Sometimes we all feel sad, don't we? Today, we are going to talk about 5 things that make people sad. Now, sadness is a normal feeling. It's something everyone feels sometimes. But the good news is, we can also learn how to feel better. Let's learn about this together in English. Are you ready? Let's begin. The first thing that makes people sad is losing something or someone important. This could be losing a favorite toy, losing your phone, or even losing a friend or family member. For example, when my best friend moved to another city, I felt very sad. She was my closest friend, and I couldn't see her every day anymore. Have you ever lost something or someone important? How did it make you feel? When we lose something, we might cry or feel like we don't want to talk to anyone. But over time, we can feel better. We can remember the good times with the person or thing we lost. We can also talk to someone about our feelings. Talking helps. The second thing that makes people sad is failing at something. Oh, this one is hard, isn't it? Maybe you tried very hard to do something, but it didn't work. For example, imagine you studied for a big test. You studied for hours and hours, but when you got your grade, it wasn't good. Oh no, that can make anyone feel sad. I remember when I was learning how to drive. I failed my driving test 2 times. I felt like I was the worst driver in the world, but I didn't give up. I practiced more, and on the 3rd try, I passed. So, remember, failure is not the end. It's a chance to learn and grow. Keep trying, and you can do it. Now let's take a short break. I want you to think about these 2 things we talked about. Losing something and failing at something. Have you ever felt sad about these things? If you're listening to this with a friend, talk about it together. If you're alone, maybe write about it in your journal. Writing in English is a great way to practice. Let's move to the third thing that makes people sad. It is feeling lonely. Loneliness is when you feel like no one is there for you. Maybe you are sitting at home alone, or maybe you are in a big crowd, but you still feel lonely. That's a strange feeling, isn't it? When I first moved to a new city, I didn't know anyone. I didn't have any friends there. I felt so lonely. But then I decided to join a yoga class. I met people there, and slowly I made new friends. If you ever feel lonely, try to talk to someone. It could be a family member, a teacher, or even someone online in a safe way. You are never truly alone. There are people who care about you. The fourth thing that makes people sad is feeling like they are not good enough. Have you ever felt this way? Maybe you see someone who is very good at something and you think, oh no, I can never be like them. It's important to remember that everyone is different. You don't have to be perfect. Just try your best, and that is enough. Be kind to yourself. And now, the fifth and final thing that makes people sad is bad weather. Yes, even the weather can make us feel sad sometimes. Have you heard of rainy day blues? It's a way to say that rainy or cloudy weather makes people feel a little down. When the sky is grey and there's no sun, it can make us feel less happy. But you can do things to feel better, even on a rainy day. You can listen to your favourite music, watch a funny movie, or call a friend. These little things can bring sunshine to your heart, even if the weather is not sunny. So, my friends, these are the top 5 things that make people sad. Remember, it's okay to feel sad sometimes. It's a normal part of life. But don't forget, you can also do things to feel better. Talk to someone, do something you enjoy, or just take a deep breath and relax. You are stronger than you think. Thank you for listening to today's episode of the English Learning Podcast. I hope you learned some new words and ideas. And I hope this helps you understand that sadness is something we all experience, but we can always find ways to feel happy again. Before we go, I have a question for you. What makes you feel sad sometimes? And what do you do to feel better? I'd love to hear your answers. Until next time, keep learning, keep smiling, and take care of yourself. Goodbye, everyone.